family? Hello everyone, Tanya here. Welcome to Tanya's Tasteful Table, where we live tastefully for less. Today we're going to go over preparing your turkey for Thanksgiving. I get a lot of comments over the years like, how far in advance do you thaw out your turkey? Do you marinate it and everything? So first of all, this is Friday. The Friday before Thanksgiving, I'm taking my turkey out. But there's some very important information on the back of your turkey that, you can, that's very helpful. Let me put my reading glasses on, so right quick. First, I'll tell you what I do. I allow 5 days. This is a 13-pound, 13.9 pound turkey, and so I allow 4 days, 5 days for it to thaw out, and then still it's normally a little more it's still frozen, and then you allow a couple of days for it to marinate, because then I'm going to inject it, put all the flavorings on it. Allow a day for that, and I prep it a day ahead of time, and then Thanksgiving Day it goes into the oven. So once a bird is totally thawed, you have at least 4 days. Just keep it in the wrap. But let's go over what's going on here. Put my reading glasses on. Okay, and it says, now this is a Shady Brook Farms frozen young turkey. We recommend conventional oven roasting, but using Shady Brook Farms whole turkey is also delicious when grilled. Do not microwave, okay? Thawing, defrosting instructions. Do not open bag until turkey is defrosted. Just keep it like this. Do not thaw at room temperature. This turkey is brined for your convenience. For additional brining, reduce the salt in your recipe by half. Okay? So it's already brined. That's plumps it up some. Some of these turkeys can be pretty lean. So that's important because a lot of people just load that salt up. This turkey is brined for your convenience. So for adding additional brining, reduce the salt by half. Okay? Now, estimated thawing and roasting time. Now, I'm just going to deal with hours. Hours is, this turkey is 13 pounds. So if the weight is between 12 and 16 pounds, hours is 13. Refrigerator thawing time. Thaw it in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 days. I allow 5, and it's still frozen. Roasting time. Roast it at 325 degrees for 2.5 to 3.25 hours. And that's depending on, for food safety, which is, I've always preached this in all of my videos. Food safety is very important. For food safety, always cook to a minimum of 165 degrees. And use a meat thermometer to check the proper doneness. Okay, and if the optimal temperature is not reached, continue to cook. Check temperature every 15 minutes until it is reached. Okay, keep it simple. So if you buy a turkey, don't throw this out. Okay, now to roast your turkey. All right, place whole turkey breast side up on a roasting rack inside of a roasting pan. Brush turkey with melted butter, vegetable oil, or spray with cooking spray and season as desired. Okay, so you rub some melted butter, vegetable oil, or vegetable spray, and then season it. Roast at 325 degrees according to the chart. If turkey becomes golden brown before it's fully cooked, Cover with a loose tint of aluminum foil to prevent over browning. Cut a hole in the foil to view the pop-up timer. Okay, so I wanted to read this from the horse's mouth, from the manufacturers, because I've been saying this over and over, and based on my experience, based on my food safety as a caterer, we had to take food safety training, so that's how I was trained. And so people would always argue with me in the comments, so this is coming from the people. Okay, now for optimal eating experience, turkey is done when pop-up timer has popped and a meat thermometer, not touching any bone, registers 170 in the deepest part of the breast and the thickest part of the inner thigh. Remove from oven. Allow the cooked turkey to stand for 20 to 30 minutes. This allows the juices to settle and make carving easier. Okay? All right, so let's see. A 4-ounce serving of turkey is 150 calories, 22 grams of protein. Turkey has a lot of cholesterol. Cholesterol, 75 milligrams or 25%. 9% fat, only 7% saturated fat. Okay, so, and all that good stuff. All right, so this is what I do. I got these pans from Dollar Tree. Just put it in here. And I cleared out my fridge. Let it defrost in the fridge. Let me take these off. These are good for reading, but after that, I'm like, I can't see a thing. Okay. And then, okay, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That should be good. Should be thawed out. And then if it's not, then I'll just run some cool water. Because, okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, then Wednesday, maybe even Tuesday, I'll go on and I'll inject it and season it. Let it sit from Tuesday to Wednesday. And then, check it, and then it's going in the oven on Thanksgiving morning. Okay, so that's how you thaw. You see, are we on yet? Okay. This device is just so quiet. Okay, so I allow 5 days. We'll have 2 days to marinate it, to make sure it's marinated and everything. I'm gonna use a turkey bag and cook it in the turkey bag on Thanksgiving Day. That's all it takes. Okay, guys. So thank you. I hope this helps. And if you buy a turkey, read the backpack, the back of your turkey, and tells you everything you need to know. And then, based on your oven and your refrigerator, things may vary a little bit, but that's a good guide. Watching, reading your packet. And then just, I have I'm trying to show you I've had this thermometer for years. So you just, stick it in the thickest part of the breast and the thickest part of the thigh. And this one tells you if it's, for poultry, it needs to be 170 or whatever. So use a thermometer. So you have a lot of indicators, okay? You thawed it correctly. You've prepped it. Cook it at 325. And then you have the pop-up timer, the pop-up thermometer thing. When that pops up, that's a good indicator. And then you take your own perfect turkey every time. Okay, but turkeys, you got to hook them up, though. You got to put some flavor in them things, okay? All right, guys, thanks so much. Hope you like this video. If you got some information or inspiration, please hit that thumbs up button, and I would love for you to join the tribe. If you like my vibe, hit the tribe. If you like my vibe, hit subscribe and join the Tastemakers tribe, okay? All right, guys, see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, got it. Then go on and clean, even though that turkey was frozen, go on and clean your area, disinfect, okay? You're dealing with poultry.